UConn game back on October 13th, which was a doubleheader, men's and women's teams against Connecticut down at Mohegan Sun. There's a triple that's good for the freshman Amirah Anderson. Here's Donnelly, blocked from behind by Anderson. As you watch this defensive play by Anderson from behind.
That's a great job just not getting that fall.
Carmody's defended her pretty well. Amirah Anderson for three. What a start to the second half.
But that time the help side defense was there, Josh, and that's why that worked for BC.
Amirah Anderson, transition three-point shot.
Not enough after Carmody peels off, and then here comes the three-point shots for Boston College. First Anderson in transition. That's a huge one. Early Carmody's got it back. Drives a nice find for Rolfe. Extra pass, Anderson. Three-pointer's good.
Early on, looks like a zone defense for Ryder. Now they'll drop into a man. Quick shot from the far side. It goes for Anderson. Three-pointer. Got it tipped right back to herself, and Tomlinson will control it again for the Eagles.
The Eagles doing a great job on the offensive glass right now.
Anderson fires and hits.
Glenn Bello, much taller than Athena Tomlinson. Amirah Anderson stepped back, and there's a field goal for BC, and it was a tough one. It was Athena Tomlinson's defense in the backcourt that forced the turnover. And here's the freshman from Stafford, Virginia. Coach McDaniel had more time than she realized, I think. Anderson has time for the putback, and it counts for Amirah Anderson. Tiani McDaniel had more time than she did realize. She had so much more time, it allowed for this.
Pretty impressive stuff there for Anderson.
That's a tough pass that got to Tomlinson. Anderson right to the basket. Anderson has scored 6 straight points.
To make. First, let's look at BC on the offensive side. Anderson, nice little ball fake there. Gets into the paint, really understanding her foot.
Anderson, baseline step back to double figures for Amirah Anderson.
Feeling probably as good as they had the whole second half.
Now Amirah Anderson with a long two and a foul. Amirah Anderson's best game in college to date continues.
Boyce was like, oh, it counts. I called it. And Anderson again. You know, sometimes we...
Three. Rocco popped in and out. More than halfway home, it felt like. Anderson, transition, three-point shot. Count that, and a foul away from the ball. BC's going to keep it.
There defensively, but Anderson reads it well, goes high archer to get Boston College within a point.
Ready to go, right? You know, it's an adjustment to the normal game day routine.
Carmody inside. Billy Carmody. Here is Rolfe inside, kicks to a driving Anderson, up and under move. Oh, was that neat?
Through the double team, and then Rolfe, a nice handoff, and then
now she gets to play on his home court.
Yeah, and try to beat his alma mater here today. There you go, Amirah Anderson.
It's tough to generate offense at that point.
Amirah Anderson beat the shot clock and kisses home a two-point jumper. Goes without saying, much needed. She's got 8 points off the bench. That leads BC. And a turnover. Halp came away with it. Tries it again. 2 in a row. Quinnipiac took advantage. Ella Ryan. Quinnipiac has led by as many as 25.
And as easy as a 1-2-3. Levy now up to 4 points in this one. 3 for Boston College. Anderson hits it. Amirah Anderson has been the hot hand for Boston College.
Got to get stops on this end. That's the big key.
Bryan has shot 53% from the floor in this game. Nia Scott blocked. That's something that Coach Mack is really looking for out of her team. Feels like there's some good three-point shooting on this roster. She's been saying that all year. And can they really make that a factor?
2 players there. They're really trying to make it difficult for the Huskies to see inside their post play.
And Anderson walks into a 3.
She had a great game last game for the Huskies. Great look inside.
How about that? Kiera Edmonds.
This is a great draw by Anderson. Incredible screen, and Evans does a great job of just sitting low under the...
Where does BC go for offense? Anderson for three. That's a start.
Turn the basketball over in the second quarter. That's their first turn of the third quarter. They've done a great job taking care of the basketball. That one, friendly roll as it drops in for Amirah Anderson. Come back.
Spreading the floor, paint touch, the patience from BC leads to open opportunities.
Busy day, all 18 teams in action in ACC women's hoops today. Three from the corner, Anderson knocks it down. On taking her defender to the rim. No points in the first half for Carmody. 7 in this quarter as Johnson had her shot blocked. From the back by Anderson.
To that level of postseason play, went to the WBIT last year in Megan Duffy's first season. Anderson, a much-needed three for BC. Can be so difficult after an injury, and there have been a number of fouls. The game has lost its rhythm, so the challenge, trying to get that back, and Amirah Anderson trying to do just that for Boston College.
Land on 2 feet and go back up with it through the contact.
Three from the corner is good. Amirah Anderson.
12 points, or excuse me, 10 of those points have come in the paint. They've been super efficient at getting their looks. Nice by Anderson there.
Yeah, she gets her second bucket, and that one's from long range. Amirah Edmonds on the glass. Anderson feeling it early, continues her hot start. She's got the last 8. Where they're having to play and learn on the fly more than most freshmen ever would at this stage of their development.
And obviously it's outsized roles from what you might ideally pick, but when it's plays like that.
It's a great move with the shot clock winding down.
Yeah, how about this? Again, the nice spin. Yeah, so would you take that one or the Carmody one? Or
what they're used to putting out on the front line.
Pass inside is intercepted, looking for Ojukwu, and a fastball out front for Carmody. On the offensive boards, and Anderson with a Drake May fastball ahead for Carmody. 2:43 to go here in the fourth.
On the floor playing in the first half. There's a three from Anderson. It's her second three of the day. So everybody has scored for Louisville. Ooh, and Barry, it's a foul on a three-pointer.
Tomlinson kick back. Here's another three. That's up and good. Amirah Anderson joins the party.
Create from that area on the floor.
Carmody in the corner.
All 5 players for the Eagles were on that side of the floor. Somehow, some way, another one.
It really wasn't over and back. They just got possession. And here's a drive by Samuel from the backside, blocked away by Anderson, and it's BC ball. Amirah Edmonds got her own miss, goes back up from a tough angle. Oh, look who's in the game. Emma Lopinto.
I don't know that they'll take your media credit.
Not take the credit. Anderson to the basket. Nice take and a foul. So Amirah Anderson has 5. Started to be heating up as well, right? Had 10 points in 3 of 4 games prior to these last 2, including 16 points.
What a block, though, from Treadwell.
Oh, inside 3. Oh, a broken possession.
Thompson running the floor. Over to Hout, kicking it to Anderson. BC has its first 3.
Good defense by Mary Carter. Stays there, doesn't commit the foul. Back out for Anderson. She fires and hits it. Amirah Anderson continues her hot streak. Hits a 3 from beyond the arc. Bounce pass back for Tomlinson. Trying to work on Jordan. Tomlinson had a lane, and again, just left it short. Edmonds tracks down the rebound. Anderson for 3. She got it.
Great shot by Greer there. Gets the assist from Tomlinson. Tomlinson's the...
Brown matched up here with Henderson. It's Carmody trying to feed it down low for Rolfe. Great wherewithal. Back out for Anderson, and that rolls! We saw at the end of that men's VCU St. Louis game, official prevented that ball from going out, and it ended up being a foul on that three-point shot. So here's another three for